When our country received the invitation to become part of this great initiative, our former president, Jacob Zuma, did not hesitate to accept to be a partner. Well, of course, South Africa, we believe seriously in human rights and social justice, as well as utilizing the multilateral institution to solve what we see the changes that confront the world today. Poverty and inequality within and amongst the states is very alarming. And the global deal was and is still viewed by our country as an appropriate vehicle that we can utilize to tackle those inequalities. And we think that the global deal can be instrumental to bring back trust in the labor market institution, such as the social dialogue to facilitate and forge close cooperation between the social partners. Without labor peace in our respective economies, it will be almost impossible to attain sustained economic growth, which in our view is a necessary catalyst for solving many problems that confront society today. Well, our involvement in the global deal is critical in a sense that South Africa is widely recognized as an important player in the global labor market issues. South Africa is a member of important bodies such as the ILO, the G20, BRICS, where topical labor governance matters are discussed. So our role does not end there. You may be aware that our President, Honorable Ramaphosa, co-chaired the Global Commission on the Future of Work with the Prime Minister, Stefan Löfven, which culminated in the report that seeks to promote a human-centered approach in how we approach the contentious future of work. We are proud of our involvement in this process, which laid a solid foundation for the adoption of a landmark ILO centenary declaration, focusing on the future of work at the International Labour Conference in 2020. We hope, therefore, that our continued position and privilege of being a global deal partner will strengthen our standing in the global affairs, attaining the objectives of the UN Global Agenda 2020, particularly the SDG 8 on the decent work and economic growth, SDG 10 on reduced inequalities, and SDG 5 on gender equality, and SDG 16 on peace, justice, and strong institution, and 17, which looks on the issue of working in partnership. Very critical, of critical importance. South Africa, we want to be recognized for our commitment and dedication in achieving what promises to be the great milestone, but also shape the nature of the workplace in future. Well, South Africa is respected for its strong institutions that promote the ILO, what we call ILO fundamental conventions, more specifically Convention 87 and 98 pertaining to the protection of the rights to freedom of association and collective bargaining. The fact is that many workers across the globe yearn for these rights in the midst of this unfriendly and hostile environment where we reside. With social dialogue being one of the important goals for what I would call a sound and a well-functioning labor relations, our wish is to share our experience with other countries and provide evidence-based results or benefits where there is a greater levels of trust and cooperation amongst the social partners. One has to concede that social dialogue is still to be really tested in lieu of the rapid changes in the world of work, such as the technological demographics, which in turn make the prospect of the future quite frightening and exciting at the same time. Hopefully one day the global deal partners will spearhead and come up with involuntary commitments to achieve decent work and inclusive growth. The hope, of course, is that collective bargaining can underpin the relations even under different dispensations to ensure sustainable employment levels and promote equity and productive labor relations.